The 2025 USTA ratings just came out, and right now people are either happy about their rating or they're trying to appeal down. I am now a computer rated 4.5 player. This year I played my first season as a 4.5, and in singles I went 7-1, and in doubles. Anyways, I am looking to improve my game and take it to the next level. And the next step is to get to 5-0 this upcoming season. So to see how I will stack up against the 5-0 player, in this video I am playing against Matt, the weakest 5-0 player. By the way, this was self-proclaimed. I don't think he's actually the weakest 5-0 player. So this will be the first time I am playing someone higher than a 4.5 on this channel. But let's see how I, a 4.5 player, does against the 5-0. Alright, so I may or may not have cut out the first point because I shanked both serves into the net. But yeah, welcome to the match, guys. This is going to be a best 2 out of 3 sets. If we get to a third set, we're going to be playing a 10-point tiebreak. And quick disclaimer, at this point, we've already been playing for an hour and a half already. And actually, Matt has been playing a little bit longer. So physically, we both aren't the freshest, but I think this was actually some pretty good hitting from both our ends. And you can see Matt hits pretty hard, he hits pretty flat, his shots are really heavy, and he has a massive serve. So he likes to come in on the serve, he likes to play aggressive. Quite different from how I like to play. I'm more of a defensive baseliner. Some people like to call that pushing, but I like to call it grinding. So this would definitely be a fun matchup. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Definitely gonna be tough to break Matt's serve, especially if he's just making all his first serves like that. He's able to follow it up and put away my shots pretty easily. So I'm gonna have to start holding my service games. And I remember playing this match, my serves weren't feeling the best. And I think I just changed my first serve to be a little bit slower. So something between a second serve and a first serve. Yeah, so just trying to place the first ball in at a decent pace. But we are still managing to hold, not double faulting too much. So another thing I'm having a little bit trouble with is just dealing with his pace. My timing has been a little bit off. It will take me a couple of games to get used to it. I think I stand a little bit too close to the baseline on a lot of these rallies because typically I don't play against players who hit this heavy and hard. But I do make that adjustment later on, and also I do get used to his pace, so my reaction does get a little bit faster. Right now, I'm definitely struggling a little bit in this match, and I'm just kind of relying on him missing. So the rallies aren't lasting too long. He's either gonna blast the ball to the corner and hit a winner, or he's gonna blast the ball out. So I'm able to win a couple of points just like that. Matt brings the game to 3-all with 2 very solid serve plus ones, and they were pretty disguised. Like, I had no idea those shots were gonna go where they were gonna go. My returns haven't been too great, but to be fair, I'm lucky to get the racket on the ball. Returns are definitely something I need to work on a little bit more though. And right here I get broken after pulling off my favorite combo, which is double faulting twice in a row at 30-all. Sometimes I do it at deuce as well. So 2 double faults in a row, definitely not looking too good. I was pretty frustrated at this point. My excuse is the sun is pretty strong on that side, but I also do that when there is no sun, so I mean... So we're still down a break. Didn't manage to break Matt's serve, but you know, not too worried. All we gotta do is just hold, break, hold again. Yeah, so it should be pretty easy. So get a little bit lucky there, was able to play some pretty decent defense and kind of just get the ball back to him. But we do manage to hold, and let's see if we could break here. Pretty easy break. Matt placed 3 balls in a row pretty long, and you can see he was smacking the hell out of them. If they went in, and they weren't even out by too long, like they were just maybe like a foot out at most. But yeah, I think he's just playing a little bit too aggressively at this point and just missing a little bit too much. So I'm able to get myself back in the game. Now it's 5-all. And you could hear the court across from us commenting on that last point. I'm not too proud of winning the point like that. I think he shanked his return, so I was expecting the ball to bounce a little bit further. So I had to kind of reach for it, and I barely managed to touch the ball. So a little bit of luck on my side again, and yeah, definitely helped a little bit. So we did get broken, but we also managed to break back. And now we are at a tiebreak for the first set. And in this tiebreak, I started to feel my energy fade a little bit. And at this point, it was midday. I think we've been playing since 10. It is around like 1 o'clock at this point. I didn't eat anything when I woke up, so I was super hungry. And for me, playing when hungry is pretty terrible. Not only does my feet stop working, my brain also stops working because I just can't stop thinking about how hungry I am. So not my best performance in this tiebreak. So we do drop the first set, but pretty happy how I played in the first part of it. And between the first set and the second set, I did eat a little something. I ran all the way to my car just to grab a snack. So I'm feeling a little bit more energized, and let's see how I do in this set. So with that missed overhead, we do bring the game back to deuce, being down love 40. And a little bit of luck on our side. I know the sun was in his eyes, so wasn't able to quite see the ball. And we managed to get a break off very early on in the second set. So always good for the nerves to get a break off pretty early in the set. But as always, I managed to get broken right after I break, and we are back at square one. In this game, you can see Matt really just serving and volleying a lot, and he hits this insane trick shot at 30-15. Gets a little bit hype at the end, reasonably so. I mean, I would be hyped too if I managed to hit that shot. But after losing that game, Sage comes in and saves me with some food. So we are back, and we are serving at 2-3, and feeling a lot better. Just missing that pickup by a tiny bit, and we managed to break him. I was thinking to myself at 40 all that there was no way I was losing this game after being up 15-40, and after 2 pretty decent returns, I feel like I was starting to get used to his serve, and I was able to dip my forehands a little bit when he's serving and volleying. Once again, we are up a break, and this time let's see if we can hold our serve. I do need to give Matt a lot of credit here. His hands are pretty insane. He's been coming into the net a lot, and it's been working out for him because I haven't been able to find a consistent way to get past him, and he's just been controlling the point pretty well. So he does manage to break back here, just can't seem to hold my serve after breaking, and yeah, just making this set pretty difficult for me. So starting to be a little bit more confident with my forehand returns, finding a lot more success by swinging through them and taking a couple steps back to give myself more time. And we do break him at 4-all, so it's now 5-4. We are serving for the set once again. So let's see if we can hold our serve here and take the match to a third set. Yeah, so once again, we are in a third set tiebreak. I think a lot of my videos recently have been 3 sets. I guess winning for me is never easy. And anyways, I'm just gonna let the rest of the match play out. The match does get pretty interesting towards the end, so hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, if you guys watched up to this point, please consider leaving a like and a comment if you guys have any feedback. And of course, if you guys want to stick around and see more tennis content, please do leave a sub. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this match.